Hello Scorpio, welcome to your energy reading. And this is an energy read in a generalized sense, general reading, up till the middle of January. All right. I will be doing a video soon or reading soon from mid-Jan till end of the month. Okay, so I hope you're doing well and coming into the new year nicely and strong. Let's see what the energies are coming up for you. I'm going to pick 5 cards and then 1 card from Message from the Future Self. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Cutting the deck. And let's see what's at the bottom. 7 of Pentacles. Let me just move some stuff here so that I can. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, interesting. So as you can see, roots here, you're growing your roots, grounding. Not yet time to harvest, right? Because they're still beneath the earth, so maybe time of rest. But let's see. Okay, let's see what comes up. So we need 5 cards. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Wow, 9 of Wands. You have all the Wands card. Wands has to do with personal development or spiritual development or messages from the spiritual self. 6 of Swords, and then we have 5 of Wands. And then this is message from future self. All wands. Oh my goodness. Except 1, okay? Except 6 of Swords here. So 9 of Wands. It seems like you're coming into this month like learning to establish clearer boundaries. I'm not sure what you are experiencing, but there may be a part of you that feel that you have extended yourself a little bit too much. So there's a need to really establish clearer boundaries and guard your energies a little bit better, okay? And also, perhaps it's time also to build resilience, right? That seems to be the energy that's coming up very strongly about boundaries. I feel also like you are at the brink, right? I mean, as this picture shows, right, you are standing at the edge. Right, so this is a boundary. You're standing at the edge. It's as if you are going to cross over very soon with this very bright light. So before you cross over, I think you need to get your ducks in a row, right? You need to make sure that you are properly prepared. You have your boundaries established, and you, just build your resilience, okay? Here, your commitment is being tested energetically. I feel like whatever it is that you are entering into, and my sense of this is almost like you're thinking about a new profession, and your commitment is being tested, right? And so asking yourself, right, how committed do you feel? Energy from the belly here, right, is usually signifying your emotional self, your emotional body. Like mentally, you may be committed to it, but are you committed emotionally? Will be the question that you should be asking yourself, right? What is your conviction? Do you truly believe in this thing that you are going to enter into? Are you fully there? Would be some of the important questions to ask yourself. I mean, since majority of the cards are about wands, I feel it is very important for you to really take a step back and question yourself. Ask yourself about your commitment. Are you fully there emotionally? Do you have clear boundaries, right? And as you enter into this new thing that you are going into, I feel, for most of you, it has to do with your professional life, but maybe some of you, it has to do with your personal life, right? You will feel like suddenly you have this courage, right? And you get into inspired action. You decide, okay, it is time. I need to do something about it, right? You suddenly feel inspired. But at the same time, right, at the back of your mind, it's almost like within the unconscious, you are still questioning, which is fine. I mean, no one goes into this new decision or new stage of our lives completely 100% clear, right? We will always be questioning. And Six of Swords tells us that it is, you are questioning. This energy is really about, you being uncertain, and getting ready to make a transition. And it is fine to have doubts, nothing wrong at all, Scorpio. I'd like you to understand this. I feel that this is such a misunderstood energy. Whenever people feel like, they made a decision to do something, right, or to make a change in their lives, and then they have some doubts. The doubts are healthy. The doubts help you to question yourself, right? To see things from a much fuller perspective. And it's healthy. Very often people allow the doubts to stop them from moving forward. Actually, the doubts are there to kind of agitate you a little bit, to make you question your choices and let you explore more within your consciousness. And I feel that's very healthy thing to do. Okay. And so, you might feel like your decision is in conflict. So I would say, I mean, it feels like you do have time. You do have time to wait it out, and you don't have to rush into a decision, even though, here it indicates inspired action, that you will jump into action. And you will feel conflicted about it at the same time. So then you may be at a stage where you're really confused, right? Emotionally confused, like, what is going on? I really don't know what is it that I want. Wait it out, all right? Don't rush. Let's get some clarifiers. Family culture. So if this decision impacts your family, you might want to ask yourself certain questions like, how is this change, how is this move impacting my family? And how is this impacting me, right? So there has to be a good balance between what your family wants versus what you want. Ultimately, you need to be happy, right? I mean, if you're not happy and you're people pleasing, then that's not a good decision, I feel, right? Ultimately, it's not healthy psychologically. Okay, let's see what else. What else does Scorpio need to know with regards to this transition, with regards to this maybe new decision, the change that is happening? Share, all right? Share how you feel with people that you care about. Share how, I mean, they may be just, sometimes when we do not communicate, people will only be guessing what your next move is, and it makes people feel unsettled. So it might be a good idea to share your thoughts even before you make a decision. Of course, this is situational and really depends on your relationship and connection with the people involved. But I would say, sharing without saying that you have made a final decision, so that everyone is aware, right, of what is going on. So one more card. So creative. So be creative. Move the creative energies within you. I feel like you may be feeling a little bit stuck because the creative energies are not moving. Creative energies is in your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is also the sexual chakra. So that area may be stuck. That area may be blocked. And you may not feel like you're going anywhere because of that. Let's get some more cards for Scorpio for clarifiers. Okay, so we have 4 cards that flew out. Let's see. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits, right? So this is what I said, right, earlier on about family culture. When you take care of yourself first, everyone else will be taken care of, okay? So new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So this is about your spiritual self opening up. Lots of people are going through a huge emotional growth and changes. So this may be what is causing the confusion for you as well. So I'm the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. So have faith. So it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. So the changes that you are looking forward to, it's a good time to go for it, even if you are filled with confusion. It is fine, because often growth, will test our resilience. Often growth will also test to see what we're made of, right? And to show us what we're made of. So don't hold yourself back, even if you have doubts, even if you're conflicted. Go for it. Okay, so let's see. Message from future self, Scorpio. The devil. Okay, this is a powerful energy. This is a major arcana. This is really about, it confirms everything that we talked about, right? This is about being held back by a situation, right? The devil energy really is about feeling discontent. You're not satisfied. You're not happy where you are in your situation, and you feel like you are being controlled by outer circumstances, and you're just not happy where you are, right? So the future self is telling you this. The future self is, asking you to rest, right? Asking you to, let me see. Okay, so the tiredness, the emotional tiredness, right, is coming from this being tied to a situation. That's why don't stress yourself further by overthinking. Don't stress yourself too much by trying to make a decision right now. I don't think the time is right for a decision. Let's pick some clarifiers for the devil energy here. So devil here is not like literally the devil, yeah? It's an archetypal energy. For those of you who do not quite grasp the concept of the devil in the tarot deck, we're not talking about the literal devil. We're talking about the devil within ourselves, right? All of us have this devil within ourselves that is an archetypal energy, and we, like playing devil's advocate, right? You heard of that term? We do that to ourselves psychologically all the time, okay? So you have the devil twice, right? So devil twice really just means that, there are some things you need to look at that are in the shadow within your consciousness, and you may be avoiding it, and it may be agitating you to the point of it's like you are being cornered. You don't have a choice, but you need to look at it. You need to look at your unconscious and how is the unconscious sabotaging you at this stage, and that's why the conflict, that's why not feeling happy about the situation and where you are. Okay, so Seven of Swords here is, it's time to really strategize in a positive way, not in a scheming way. Usually Seven of Swords has a negative connotation. It can mean something like theft, dishonesty, scheming, betraying, strategizing in a negative way. But you don't have to, do that. Obviously, you can strategize in a positive way, strategize in a win-win situation. Okay, one more, and this is Seven of Cups. Okay, so you're still searching for purpose at this moment, right? So your judgment may be very clouded at this point because of conflict, discontent, and all of that. So a lot of that energy coming up for you, and your future self is also telling you that you will be going through this phase for a while. So maybe for the entire month of January. Don't worry too much about it. I would say just to sleep on it, right? Don't rush into making a decision. I feel like if you do rush into making that decision, it's going to go wrong, right? It's not going to be a win-win situation, not for yourself or other people involved. Okay, so don't rush into it. Let's have some inspirational messages for Scorpio with regards to the situation. So lie low, Scorpio, and let it play out, and you will feel better for it. Okay, you will get clarity. I feel like by the end of the month, or by like after the 18th of the month, you will get clarity, because we also do have Mercury retrograde. So when that happens, communication is not exactly, forthcoming. So awakening your true self, right? This is a time to be able to do that. You know, when you rest, take a step back. You can awaken to your true self. We have more inspiring messages for Scorpio. Inspiring messages for Scorpio, please. Scorpio, if this message resonates with you, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel so that more people can hear this and not spiral out. I mean, that's the last thing we want people to do. And have faith, right? Know that everything's going to work out. You just need to pace yourself and things will be fine. Okay? Just lie low for the time being. Okay, one more. Okay, we'll cut the deck then. Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice. Practice until you get it right. That's a good message. Talk about your feelings. All right, so if you need professional help to talk about your feelings, please do so. Talk to a friend. But if you need, really to work through your uncertainty, right, it's best to seek professional help. So please go ahead and do that for yourself. Scorpio, I wish you a wonderful rest of the month. I hope to bring you another, message with more light, more clarity for you. But at the moment, it seems like you need to lie low, okay, and allow things to work out. Don't panic into action. Don't do anything that, don't do anything out of fear would be the advice that I would give to you. Okay, so Scorpio, have a wonderful rest of the next 10 days or so. God bless and namaste.